But the simple truth here that launches us into this time and that I think we really need to lean into this morning is simply this. This is how God's kingdom works. He breaks our expectations. He turns them upside down. And that's what we actually celebrate. Beloved, that's what we're celebrating at Easter. We're worshiping the God who turned our expectations upside down. And it turned out to be amazing on the other end. You see, God's people were expecting another judge, another David, another general, another warrior to come in and free their people. What they got was a kind and humble healer and shepherd who came and endured pain and hardship on their behalf and didn't free them from Roman oppression, but freed them from the bonds of sin and death and the curse. See, the kingdom of God takes our expectations and breaks them. But what we find on the other end of this weird upside down kingdom is what our heart and our soul is actually longing for. What we receive in Jesus and his work is never what we expect and always what we actually need. You see, the whole thing is this. Your Father knows what you really need. See, this truth that the Messiah came to do so much more and so much above what was expected of him was true for God's people in the first century. It was true for his followers. It was true for the early church, but it's true for us. It's as true for Red Tree, for you and me right now as it was for the church then. With everything going on right now, I'm pretty sure you probably have a pretty clear picture of what you need God to do for you. And by the way, by all means, bring that to him. Like we've been talking about this for a few weeks. God delights to hear from you. He loves to hear your concerns. He loves to meet our needs. But let's be honest for a moment. We all know the kingdom of God is huge. It's bigger than us. It's bigger than our understanding of the world. It's bigger than our understanding of our needs. And what's amazing is, in this upside down kingdom that subverts expectations, our Father knows what we need. We talked about this last week, right? Like, we can cast our anxieties to God because he knows what we actually need. But hear this, your Father knows what you actually need. What you really need. See, we make a list of the things we need. God's people did it in the first century. What we need is freedom from the Romans. What we need is a general and a king and a warrior to rally the people and throw off our oppressors. And what God responded is, no, beloved, what you need is freedom from death and sin. And that's what I'm going to give you. Come on.